we go from Lambeau. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rodgers now on first down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Caught right side. It's Lewis. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. On second down, another run for Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. There'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They got off the ball for 100 points in the first quarter already. And now after that,
hey, calm your ass down.
Second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Chill out. You too.
2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Where are you going, bro?
And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up.
Cut it out.
That's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Of course, we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Kingsley Kiki there on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle. That's caught by Adams.
Be real.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
Be real.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Cut it out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
Looking deep for Adams. This is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught with a catch right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Cut it out.
Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Hey, have a seat.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Why you do that to her?
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll be 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Caught left side by Cobb. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now defensively they're going to burn. First time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Stop playing, bro. You know that boy got a 4 flat?
Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers going for the deep ball. And that
Stop
would be
playing.
incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they
Stop
had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, it becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Both know that's
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
Yeah,
me.
right.
Just be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly.
Why is he throwing it so low, bro? Come on, bro.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It makes no sense.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments.
That makes no sense.
I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Rodgers to throw. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Rodgers again now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Flushed out right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Complete, Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Rodgers now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Why is you not jumping, bro?
And that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I guess Travis don't damn work.
Here at their own 32-yard line.
I guess this damn
And
way
what
just
is
don't
this?
damn work.
They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Good shit, bro.
Obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
Let it out. Now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Say what?
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Yes.
Why you do that to her?
Wait, bro.
She talking about you know me, Cardi B.
Charles Davis, from Lambeau. Good night, everybody.
She was trying to sway you. She was trying to sway you through anything that was in this bitch.